Hello. Good evening, beautiful people, wonderful souls. Um, Sometimes it's hard for me with technology to I schedule the live and then I don't know how to go and make it work, but I'm figuring it out. Today I decided to bring you back, not bring you back, bring you down to earth. I'm sitting on the ground. This is what you normally see behind me. Now you can see the symbol of Kali, Kali Yantra. Sometimes I do my meditations with this symbol, and here it's the bathroom door. Okay, new week, new energies. How are you holding up? I would love to also hear from you, no matter if it's during the live or during afterwards, in the recording, in the comments. I would like to have an interaction and see how are things on the other side. Okay, so let's get right into it. New moon in Taurus this week. Today, as we are speaking, early in the morning for GMT time, Lisbon time, the sun entered officially Taurus. We have changed energy out of the fiery Aries into the grounding Taurus. And together with the change of the sun, the moon also changed signs. She finished her last sign of the zodiac, Pisces, and entered into Aries this morning. This means that the upcoming days, today, Tuesday, tomorrow, and Wednesday, we are going to have Moon in Aries, and it's the phase that I like to call the dark phase of the Moon. It's those days and nights that we are actually not able to see the moon. She's traveling very close to the sun. So we might get a chance to see her right before dawn if we wake up so early. Nevertheless, as she approaches to be new, right, to align completely with the sun, we are not going to see her. The skies are black. We have access to the light of the stars if we are living in a place where that is visible for us. And it's actually that period of the moon that photographers that are night sky photographers like to go out and take a shot at the Milky Way, because it's during these dark nights that it's better to take a look at it. And here in the Northern Hemisphere, we are also starting the period of the year where the Milky Way is going to be seen more and more throughout the summer. But this is a little bit of astronomy. It's that part of me that also likes to talk about the astronomy kind of things. Back to the astrology. What's happening in this phase that I call the dark phase of the moon? It is really time to go inward. It is time to see our shadows. It is time to see what is inside. It is time to see what we have there hidden in the dark. A lot of times these are not necessarily easy days or easy nights, because we are not used to be in the dark. We are not used to confront the shadow. We are not used to see things that we don't like. Nevertheless, it's necessary. It is what makes us complete. We have the light aspect of us and we have the dark aspect of us. And right now, the moon, it's in that phase of going into darkness. If you are feeling more low in your energy than normally, that's okay. If you are feeling more like in the cocoon, in the introverted part, it's perfectly normal. What I say is take advantage right now of these days, because this can bring highly creative energy. This can bring highly introspective and insightful moments. This can bring also a lot of dreams if you are a person that is connected to the dream world. And while the moon is cruising through Aries in these days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, she's also conjoining, meeting with Mercury, our messenger god. So we can expect news to pop up. We can have sudden insights or realizations. So take advantage of this really inner, dark, introverted time. And on Wednesday night, at least here in GMT timeline, meaning that from here to the rest, to the east of the Europe, we have the new moon happening Thursday really early in the morning. The exact time, it's 2:25 a.m. for GMT. And of course, for the other part of the world, going into the Americas, the date is 22nd, so Wednesday. Nevertheless, it is Wednesday evening, Thursday and Friday that we are going to be in this new cycle, opening a new energy, Taurus energy, Earth energy. That's why I also brought you down to Earth, and bringing myself down to Earth. Hi, Sandra. Thanks for being here. Yes, it's a lot of things. Any help you need, you can also write me. If I don't give much information in this video, I can also always give more information in one-to-one conversations. So, new moon in Taurus. Taurus, it's a sign of Earth. It's a fixed sign, and it's a feminine sign. These are like three characteristics that every sign has, and these are for Taurus. Taurus likes to take it easy, to enjoy life, to stop and smell the flowers, likes beauty, has a very fine taste of art, likes to create, likes to build things with its hands, likes to make palpable material things. And it can also be a very resourceful sign, because it's a sign that likes to do it right now with whoever is close, with whatever is close. So a lot of improvisation in the moment, that can be also Taurus energy. The thing with this new moon is that it's happening with different aspects from our solar system. Right as the moon enters Taurus, she immediately gets a 90 degrees signal from Saturn in Aquarius. So this for me has different interpretation. One interpretation can be Saturn, who is the Lord of Karma, who is this great master of our solar solar system. In Aquarius, deals with groups of people, with the future, with innovative ideas. And the moon in Taurus, which is all about building and making stuff and creating beauty, can have this interpretation of questioning, what are we making? Are we being able to come together as humanity and start building something new, something that is durable, something that is stable, something that is in harmony with planet Earth, right? Taurus brings us down to Earth. So on one side, I see this interpretation of questioning how we as humanity, we are connecting and building a new humanity. Another approach that I see to this 90-degree square in between Moon and Saturn is that the Moon and in Taurus being this sensitive, sensual sign, it can be very attached to what it means, touch to what it means, taste to what it means, objects and holding and having stuff. And having this 10th degree with Saturn can also, for me, be a question of looking at our attachment and seeing how much we are attached to the physical world, to beauty, to food, to physical pleasurable sensations. And Saturn in Aquarius can be a very detached type of guru that says non-attachment. Just let everything go, just surrender. So that can be a challenge for a lot of us in order to be able to surrender and let go of any plans, of any material things, of any material pleasure that we might desire for ourselves. Different readings, different approaches. Nevertheless, for me, what is important is to be able to notice what is popping up in this dark moon phase, in this first part of the week. What are the struggles? What are the pains? What are the good moments, the easy flowing moments, in order for us to understand what can be the new intentions that we set for the upcoming new moon. New moon, for me, it's always a time to make some moon magic and set intentions. It's a time for me where I usually take out my altar, or if I don't take it out, I reevaluate what are the objects I have there, what are the intentions. I clear it, I can smudge it, I can light a new candle, and then usually I write new intentions. I kind of sit with this energy of Taurus and what that means for me, and envision the whole cycle ahead, and simply putting intention on a white piece of paper. What is it that I desire? What is it that I want to manifest? What is it that I want to bring into light in this new cycle? And Taurus has a very grounding energy. It can be good for us to have intentions that are related with making things happen, that are related with beauty and arts, that are related with connection with Pachamama, with the earth, with the ground, that are connected with taking care of our body, of our physical body. So think and feel in those directions, and nevertheless use your intuition. Use what makes your heart beat a little bit faster, or that creates an aha moment. That's when you know that your intuition is there, that your intention is there. As she goes through Taurus, the moon also makes a conjunction when she aligns with Uranus. Uranus, I think, is how we say it in astrology. If not, I'm going to get better at pronouncing the names of the planet in English. And Uranus is a planet of unexpected things, of innovation, of chaos, of disruption. And that in Taurus can be very unsettling, or it can be very surprising. It can bring news, or it can bring stuff that are unexpected. Right? And what's unexpected, it's unexpected. We cannot control it. It's just being able to be in a state of flow and surrendering for whatever the unexpected can bring to us. We can always choose to look at what's happening and what's coming towards us as an opportunity for learning, for growth, and not as something that is punishing or that is trying to derail us from our path. On the contrary, everything that is coming has the potential to actually bring us even closer to our path. And then she stays in Taurus for the rest of the week. And during the weekend, she goes into Gemini. We are going to have the moon in Gemini for Saturday and Sunday. And in Gemini, she meets with Venus. And Venus is the planet that rules Taurus. So I think it's very beautiful that after this week is like all about tapping into Taurus energy. Sun today in Taurus, new moon in Taurus, and then even if the moon goes into Gemini, she meets there with Venus, Venus being the planet that rules Taurus. So I think is going to be a weekend that we can take the conversation, the connecting the dots and connecting with people and trying to find out more about everything that we have set as intention in the new moon period. Venus is the planet of love, is the planet of beauty, is the planet of abundance. In Gemini, she uses a lot communication and she shows herself through communication. And when the moon comes along, and she just got out of Taurus, so she's coming with the energy of Taurus, then I think it's a very good opportunity for us to speak beautifully, to create beautiful things with our voice, with our bodies, with our art, with our hands, and with the relationships that we are having in our lives. And by the next time we meet on next Monday, the moon goes into Cancer, and there I'm going to be here live talking about what that means and what the upcoming week will bring to us from the perspective of the moon and some moon magic. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments or pop them right now. I think I see this week for me as a good week to recharge, to keep it low, to stay in the cocoon, in the introverted, in under the earth, and take advantage of recharging batteries, because then we are going to keep on growing with the energy. So as we are saying this, today I was thinking and I was feeling, okay, what can be a good meditation for today? And the idea just popped out to me right before I went live, was to start this meditation with a little bit of self-touch. And you can do it right now, or you can take your special time to do it during this week, every day, being able to consciously massage your foot, one foot and the other, bringing this awareness that our feet are our roots, and it's our feet on the ground that connect us with Mother Earth. So massaging them and activating them is going to be helpful for us to be even more connected with ourselves and with the ground, with the earth. And I'm doing the massage as we speak, feeling my body. You can feel the knees. The knees are this part of the body that give us some flexibility in life. So if we take good care of them, the more flexible we are. Feeling our thighs, just having this awareness that we live in this body, and this body is our temple. This is where we spend this life first. Before having a house, we have a body. We know that is ours. And remembering that the better we treat this house, the better we treat this temple, the better we treat our body, the better it will serve us. The body is an amazing machine that functions by itself. We don't control any of the functions. that are basic, right? We don't control breathing, we don't control heart beating, we don't control the reproduction of the cells. Nevertheless, the body knows. And you can massage here the neck, the shoulders. This is an area that belongs to Taurus. Every sign has some parts of the body that is taken care of. And if you call the image of a bull, we know that a bull has very big shoulders and neck here, right? And in our human body, these are the parts of our body that are managed by Taurus. So if you have problems these days here, pay attention, take it slow, take it easy, ask yourself what is the baggage you are carrying? What is it that you need to let go so you can have your shoulders and your neck free from any baggage? I do have some tension in my shoulders. Okay. We can also massage here, the face, the jaw, relaxing, and of course the head. We can create some heat in our hands, and we can place them wherever in our body we feel they are needed. And you can do it several times. I like to place them on my womb, my ovaries. I like to place them on my eyes. And I'm gonna place them here on my shoulders. And let's close the eyes for a moment and connect to the breath. And inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And you can let the sound out like a sigh. And feel the totality of your body, of your temple. Send good thoughts, grateful thoughts towards your body. And find a place inside of yourself where you feel comfort. It can be your heart, it can be your womb, or any other place of your body where you feel comfort, where you feel nurtured. Taurus really likes to nurture. And when you find this place inside of yourself, visualize yourself in the seed position or the fetus position. Visualizing you are a seed. A seed that has all potential, all strength, all information that it needs to grow. But before it grows, it is a seed. Just breathe consciously, smoothly, gently, feeling yourself as a seed in the most comfortable and nurturing place of your body. Trusting that in these times of the dark moon, darkness is nurturing. Darkness can be comforting, and darkness is needed for the seed to start her way towards the light. And bring the awareness and the remembering that whatever act of kindness towards yourself is nurturing this seed, that whatever act of generosity, of gentleness, of pleasure towards yourself is going to keep on nurturing the seed that you are, the seeds that you are planting, the seeds that you are holding inside. And we also bring back the awareness, the memory of trusting the wisdom of time. We cannot rush seeds to sprout the same way that we cannot rush ourselves on the path we are walking. And we are just going to be here in the present moment, holding ourselves like we would hold the most precious seeds in our lives. And we breathe consciously, bringing our breath down in our bellies. Remembering that air is also important for nurturing this body, this temple. The same way we like to open our windows to our house to refresh the air, this is how we should breathe every day. Knowing that at every breath we have the chance to nurture, to renew, to take good care of ourselves. And let's do 3 final cycle of breaths together, inhaling deeply, holding it a little bit and exhaling through the mouth. One more. And one more. And we can bring the hands in Namaste position in front of the heart, bowing our heads to our hearts, stretching the back of the neck, creating space in between shoulders and ears. And in your own time, you can move your shoulders, move the head, move the body. Come here and now. Welcome back. And let's see what are the cards telling us today. Divine Feminine, Mother Earth, Sister Moon, and all the feminine energies and qualities that we find, the darkness, the stillness, the nurturing, the connection, the receptivity. Let's see what is the message for us for this week, for the upcoming new moon. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for showing up. You can always let me know more of what this meditation brought to you. We are living emotional times. Being in this dark part can make us deal with different emotions. And the message for this new moon in Taurus. It's Freya. It's a Nordic goddess, the goddess of discernment. She says, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. This phrase of holy yes reminds me that this week I'm starting a new online program that is called Be Intimate with Yourself. Is going to start on Wednesday with the new moon. And the first session, it's free. You can join just by sending me your email, and you are going to receive the link for the meeting. Is going to be on Zoom. And it's a journey back to ourselves using tools of conscious movement. So I want to use dance and move our body, using tools as conscious breathing and maybe guided meditations like I do here, and using tools of sacred sexuality. So using a little bit of the sexual energy, which is creative energy, and the erotic energy, which is connecting energy, to start this journey of really listening to ourselves and become intimate to ourselves. And when I downloaded this program for the people that are in, I said, whoever is, it's in, it's a hell yes, a holy hell yes. So if you still want to join, you have time for at least for a free session. You can find more details on my Facebook page. And I can actually put a link in this below the video. And the Dharma cards, the Buddha wisdom, I like to look at it as messages more from the masculine, and that those masculine traits of stability, of clear mind, of focus. Let's see what are the messages for this week, for the coming new moon. The card that is 6. And the card, it looks like this on one side. Collecting honey. Oh my God, this is so Taurus. Already enjoying the sweetness of life. Nevertheless, let's see what it says. As the bee collects nectar without injuring the flower, so should you move through life. Watch your actions, learn about yourself, and don't compare your ways with others. The words of those who are unaware are like withered flowers. They are faded and have no scent. I really like the first phrase, as the bee collects nectar without injuring the flower. I think this is a very good message for the moon in Taurus and for whatever it's happening on this earth right now, to learn from the bee to move through life, and instead of damaging, instead of making harm, actually helping out, and leaving the places and the world or the people better than they were before we encountered them. The same way as the bee goes to a flower to collect food and starts pollinating in the same time and helping the flowers to reproduct. Okay, this is what I have for today. I always wonder how come like 40 minutes pass by just like that. Lots of times I think, I don't know exactly what I'm going to say or what I'm going to do, but eventually I do have things to say and transmit. And thank you for being there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving in comments. And thank you for seeing this whenever and wherever you are. See you next Monday. Bye.